The National Water Resources Master Plan estimates that Nigeria has about 3.14 million hectares of irrigable land, out of which only 130,000 hectares has been developed under formal irrigation. This is against the backdrop of reports that the river basin authorities have performed woefully. However, the federal government has designed a roadmap to maximize the resources in the water sector over the next 15 years. My guest is the Minister of Water Resources, and he talks about reviving the water sector. Hello there, welcome to Dateline Abuja. I'm Gloria Umezuki. The water is essential to every living thing. However, considering the vast water resources in Nigeria, the country is still faced with a wide deficit in this area. In our interview, the Minister of Water Resources gives details in the interview segment. But coming up next, the Katsina state government is rehabilitating the Abuja water treatment and dam to improve water supply in the state. The dam, which was built over 40 years ago, has been in a comatose. However, the rehabilitation project will see the capacity of the project increased by 40 meters. Take a listen. The Abuja Dam, commissioned in 1974, with a capacity to deliver 20 million litres of water to Katsina town and its environs, is getting a facelift. Located in the north-central part of Katsina, the dam contributes most of the water consumed across the state. The rehabilitation work at the plant would replace old equipment, and the laying of new pipes would equally increase the capacity of the plant.
The dam will be restored to its original capacity, because for the spillway, we will not touch the spillway, but for the only to reinforce the structure of the dams.
2 billion naira has been spent on the project so far, which is about 50% complete. The state government sees the rehabilitation work as pivotal to other projects in the state.
This, if there is water, education, industry, health, agriculture will be improved. Without water, children must go and fetch water, so the question of going to school is not there. But if parents, teachers, and students can fetch water within a short distance, this can be done and they will attend school.
Already, the rehabilitation work is engaging young people in the community, and the residents are hoping that more youths will be engaged when the project is completed by the end of 2017, which is aside from addressing the water challenge in the community.
People in Katsina State used to face severe water scarcity before the coming of this administration. But there is so much work going on in that sector at the moment. We hope to get sufficient potable water very soon.
The rehabilitation project will also include the staff quarters, the dam pipelines, and the water treatment plant. In our interview, Engineer Suleiman Adamu talks about the revival of the water sector as a key component of the federal government's agriculture program. Engineer Suleiman Adamu, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Well, the federal government has now launched a roadmap for the nation's water sector. Give us insights into these immediate and long-term strategies.
First of all, for a long time in this country, we've been used to short-term plans, looking at a horizon 1-2 years, or in case of maybe state governments or governors, you think you have a 4-year horizon. But we wanted to look at this thing differently. The water sector is a very strategic sector. This is a federal ministry. We have a national water resources master plan, and therefore we are going to deal with a lot of strategic projects that have long gestation periods in terms of planning and then implementation. So we thought that a horizon of 15 years would be a good starting point. And the idea is that also there's so much lack of continuity in government, but we said let us put a plan so that I'm not going to be here for 15 years, obviously, but any other minister that would come will have a plan already on ground and will be able to just continue, hopefully, with what we are putting on ground. So we broke the program into maybe 3 segments. We have first stage will be like 2016 to 2019, then to 2024, 25, and then the remaining 5 years. And we prioritize our projects. The top priority projects will be handled within the next 4 years, and then we spread the rest. But it's also tailored in accordance with some of the international commitments we have made. For instance, the Sustainable Development Goals, and specifically SDG 6 for this ministry, which relates to water and sanitation. The SDG goals are for us to be able to attain 100% coverage of water and sanitation by the year 2030. So to remain consistent with the SDG goals and the SDG target, as well as maintain some consistency also with the National Water Resources Master Plan, which is also a 15-year program to the year 2030. We thought, look, the best way is just to put our roadmap to be in sync with these two major